We are talking to and about inspiring Filipinas today on Jannelle TV. I'm your host, Jannelle So, coming to you from Austin, Texas for the first ever The Barrio. I tell you, I had so much fun na makilala marami mga Filipino dito po sa Texas. Some of them drove from San Antonio, from Houston, from Dallas as well, and myself included. Meron din pong mga lumipad from Southern California and from the different parts of the U.S. coming together to be in community and with community. And as we highlight some of these Filipina inspirations and role models, I also want to end the show today with our conversation with Marianne Miralles. You've met Marianne before for Kabataan Culture, but it's just amazing for me to have seen her in action, put this thing together, and really push on even though there were challenges. And so for us being here, we need to thank her for coming up with this concept and for actually putting this together, and also congratulations for making it a success. Here is Marianne. Marianne, should I say congratulations, The Barrio, first ever here at South by Southwest. Tell us, for those who are not familiar or who want to understand better, what is The Barrio? What is this all about?
So the Barrio came to be because Kabataan Culture, as you know, we founded it in LA. And what we really wanted to do was bring Kabataan Culture to not just the people in California, but really all over the country. So with yourself and with Teofilo, that was the conversation we had. How do we do that? So how do we bring Kabataan Culture and bring the community together to do that? So we said, hey, let's think the Barrio. We're a bayan, and let's talk about it in a smaller scale. Bring on the Barrio. So the Barrio came to be, and this is where we are today, essentially.
Right.
So it's really a launching point for Kabataan Culture as a national organization, where we are connecting all the smaller Filipino American groups within each cities and bringing them together, and Kabataan Culture becoming the bridge to that.
What made you want to persevere? Because I know that there had been a lot of challenges, sponsorships, being welcomed, having the participation of people here in Texas. There were so many that no one would have faulted you for just saying, you know what, it's too difficult, let's stop, or let's do it next year, you know.
Yeah. And that's true. A lot of people are saying, hey, why not just do it next year? Let's take a pause and do it next year. But I feel like if you keep saying, oh, next time na lang, you know, you got this, we'll do it again next year, you'll have more prep time. But when next year rolls around, there's going to be something else in front of you that might not make it happen. So you either jump now or don't jump at all. And with Kabataan Culture, it's so important that there's no reason to wait. Like, the community is hungry for our programming, and we want to be able to be there to support them in that and bring the resources that we have. And if we don't have it, then the other people in the community that are based there can then help them.
So what did you learn about the community?
They're open. They do tend to hindi territorial, but it's more of like, they have to just really see who you are. You have to be open and honest. If you're open and honest right from the get-go, people will be there no matter the cost, no matter what they have to do. They will give hours, they will give sleepless nights for it. They will travel and do it really all for free because they believe in it.
So if there's one thing you would change, knowing what you know now, and the event is successful, if there's anything you would change, what would it be?
What would it be? Maybe start 8 months before instead of 3 months before.
Right. That said, you did it. What are you most proud of?
No, we did it. Like, I wouldn't have had to do it without everybody in community. But it's when I would be walking down there and people are like, hey, are you, did you
Marianne,
start this?
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Not really Marianne, but hey, are you one of the organizers? And I'm like, yeah, thank you for this, because there are pockets here, but we still need more community where everybody belongs together. So thank you for bringing this together, and and that in itself is really heartwarming. And just seeing the panels, seeing you amplifying all the different businesses, they get to talk to you, and really seeing that, hey, what they're doing matters. And that they're doing something good, not just for themselves, but their community. That's what it's all about. So, I am all for that. So, regardless of hard work that we have to go through doing it.
Right.
So,
and you've been saying thank you. You've been saying you didn't do this on your own, although she did. She really did. I know you have people to thank. Go ahead.
Teofilo Coffee Company, Ron, Dizon, and everybody there has been super amazing. They've believed in Kabataan Culture from the very, very beginning, and you as well. When you met me and what we did, you wanted to really know more about our organization and wanted to partner up with us with the crazy ideas that I come up with. My husband, or my voluntold husband, IT,
the COO,
that does like the grunt work and will make anything possible, and just really the community, like being open and giving me this opportunity to maybe do it again. So I'm excited for the next phase of the Barrio, and also excited for the next phase of Kabataan Culture, not just in LA anymore. Like, I guess I can officially say we're a national organization, and I look forward to bringing programming online and in-person programs, not just in the country, but also hopefully to take the community, to take us to the Philippines, to really reach out to the families that are there, the kids that are there that need support as well.
Right. I'll be very honest. When Marianne sent me the email asking me to sponsor, I knew that I could do more than sponsor, and so I really wanted to support, and I'm so happy for the opportunity to support, introduce you to people, and all that, right? And we're happy that we're doing this. But to be honest, I had a coverage Friday evening. No, was it Thursday? No, Thursday evening, which ended at 11, and I had to fly out of LA at 6 a.m., which made me wake up at 3. I had 3 hours of sleep. And then I was packing my banners, I was packing the fans to give away, and I was thinking, why? Why did I agree to this? Why am I doing this? But seeing communities, the community that you've built, and meeting people here we're all aligned, like wanting to elevate our community, wanting to support each other. To me, that was the biggest blessing of the day. And like you, I am exhausted, but it wipes everything away. And
still looks great.
Oh, thank you. And it always comes back to what I said, right? On my Instagram, I have a video there of why I do what I do. Having been born and raised in the Philippines, coming here, starting a historic Filipino show, and leaving that, starting a family, now raising half Filipino children in America. It goes back to that. I do stories of immigration and representation so that my kids can grow up hearing and seeing stories like this, right? But at the same time, I support community events like this. So I was thinking, I'm leaving my kids on a weekend. They're at the aquarium right now and I'm here. But I'm doing this also for them because I want to help contribute to this community. We are nurturing it now, so that by the time we pass it on to them, it's a vibrant community that they can learn from, that will embrace them, and that they can also contribute to. So thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for
Marianne.
all this.
Thank you for everything. This is not the last. This
yes,
is no,
not the last. It's our
and
first.
This will be the first of many.
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank
and for everyone that wants to help out and be a part of the Barrio Kabataan Culture, we are an Instagram DM away. So please, we do need the support.
Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. You too.
Oh.